Kira, and I'm back with a Happy Mail Monday. I'm making another loaded bag Flipbook combination, I guess. I'm using the Dear Lizzie Saturday collection and also the Dear Lizzie Fine and Dandy collection. I find that those collections look really nice together. They've got kind of the same like tones with the pastels and stuff. So I just think they look good, and I'm using both of them. So if you haven't seen my original tutorial, I do a little bit of a slowed down version of how to make this. But basically, and then this wondrous thing happened. My light had bumped my camera, and so I'm like kind of tilted for just a little bit. I will notice it eventually, but it's going to be like this for a little bit. Anyways, I will link the original tutorial down below because it's a little bit clearer with the instructions. But basically, you start with a 12 by 12 piece of paper, you score it at 6 inches, you flip it and then score it at 4 inches and 8 inches, and then fold it up and then glue it together, and there you have your base of your flipbook. And again, I'll link instructions below. I know I'm not going very slow with my instructions right now, but there you have it. So the difference between this flip book and the ones I've done in the past is these pockets. So I had seen, I'd seen somebody do like a mini album recently where they had pockets that look similar to this. So what they did is they cut the pockets at an angle and then layered them, and I thought it was really cute, the look that it gave, so I decided to use it on this flip book that I'm doing. Now when I have it all loaded up with goodies, you can't really see how the pockets are. I mean, you'll see the front pocket, but you can't see the back pocket layered up really because I have it stuffed so full of goodies. But without it being stuffed with goodies, you do see the cute little angled detail that it gives. And I don't know, I just picked colors or papers that I thought looked well together. There was really no rhyme or reason to why I picked the ones that I did. So now I'm going through the paper pad and I'm looking at the cut apart sheets that come in it, thinking that I might use some of these for my ephemera for decorating my little flipbook envelope loaded bag. I don't even know what I'm saying. Gosh, I'm sorry guys. I've had a rough day with my kids. I will tell you. It's Sunday when I'm doing this voiceover, and we do lots on Sundays with the kids. We went to the park this morning. Well, so first we went grocery shopping. Not really grocery shopping. Here's a whole nother tangent now. So in San Antonio, we just moved to San Antonio. They only have these H-E-B grocery stores, and they have like Walmarts and Super Targets too, but they don't have like Safeways or Albertsons or any other your grocery stores that you might have in other areas. Like Fred Meyer is what we usually go to when we lived in Washington. When I was in Colorado, went to King Soopers, but they don't have those. In San Antonio, they have H-E-B. That's the only grocery store. But at the grocery stores, they have like this curbside pickup that you can do. And having two small kids in grocery shopping is basically torture. It's the worst thing in the world. Seriously. And so I saw this curbside pickup and I was like, you know what? I really want to try curbside pickup. That sounds like the most awesome thing in the world. So I went online, and you order all your groceries online. And I was a little bit nervous because you're not being able to pick out the produce yourself. So I was a little bit nervous about that. But I was like, I'll try it once, and if it sucks, I'll never do it again. But if it's awesome, this could be the greatest way to shop ever. So ordered online on Saturday, and then I scheduled to do the pickup on Sunday morning. So I figured we could just wake up, get the kids out of the house, go pick up our groceries, and then we would have one chore marked off our list for the day. So We picked it up this morning and it was awesome. You like text them when you get there, like you park in a parking spot, you text them the parking spot number that you're at, and they bring it out for you and they load it in the car for you. And it's the most wondrous thing I've ever experienced as a mom. Maybe not, but it was pretty awesome. So we're definitely doing it again. So that's how our day started, and we're like feeling really good. We got some donuts for breakfast for the kids, and that was, obviously fun. I mean, kids like donuts, right? And then after that, we went to the park because it was, still early in the day and the kids were, starting to get kind of antsy. So we went to the park and we spent probably an hour at the park, and it was really fun. And then we came home and, unloaded all our groceries and stuff and, did all of that. And then my husband was like, why don't we go and check out the rest of the Tuesday mornings that we haven't checked out yet? Because if you don't know, San Antonio has 8 Tuesday mornings, and we had been to 5 before today, but now I can say that I've been to all 8. So my husband was like, you work so hard during the week taking care of these monster children, like you deserve to go to Tuesday morning. So we went and checked those out. And while we were out, we got the kids McDonald's for lunch because it was like a treat day, we were just having fun being out and doing stuff. And so we thought that was, that was really fun too. And so it was a good day, right? So we come home and then they're just like, they're monsters. They're absolute monsters. When they napped in the car because we checked out 3 Tuesday mornings. So they just stayed in the car the whole time and I just got out. And so they were napping in the car for the majority of the day. And so they, had their naps, they were fed, they had went to the park. They should be fine. But no, they were monsters today. Absolute monsters. And I just am at the point right now where I just cannot deal with them. And we put them to bed relatively early tonight because they were just being horrible. And so we put them to bed and I went straight into my room and it was like, close the door. I don't care if Jonathan is crying out there. I do not want to deal. So here I am doing a voiceover for you guys. And I haven't explained anything that I'm doing with this because all I'm really doing is decorating this flipbook. So for this page, I don't know why I did this. Usually I start from like the front and kind of work my way back, but for some reason this time I worked from the back up to the front. So I started with this back page, and usually I do 2 of the small envelopes, but I decided it'd be fun to do an envelope and a pocket, and then I did the little angled pocket again to kind of mimic that front pocket. I always do my envelopes with like the little Velcro stickers, and I just get those at the dollar store. And I fussy cut a lot from the paper pad. This paper pad, if you haven't seen it before, it's got really cute like these little houses or buildings on a page. So I fussy cut those out. It's got a paper that's all taxi cabs. So I cut out one of the taxi cabs and kind of just made it look like a little scene right there. And then on this page, I'm just kind of layering up some pieces of ephemera. And actually the ephemera is from Happy Place, and then a cut apart from the Fine and Dandy paper pad. And then a little chipboard frame is from that Project Life chipboard sheet thing. I wish I was making more sense right now. Sorry about that. So I was planning to do like this little like cut apart. I was going to do like my mail tag here, but I just do not write tiny enough to make that an actual mail tag. So it's basically just decoration. And I was thinking about doing this little squirrel on there, but I didn't think that worked. But the pink swan I thought worked really well. So the pink swan is going on there. It had these little cut aparts that said like Sunshine Avenue and Bliss Avenue. And since I had kind of like this city scene going on the one page, I decided to kind of incorporate that city theme throughout the entire flipbook, which really isn't hard to do because that's kind of what the collection is. It's like a travel themed, like big city kind of themed paper collection. So I don't know. I don't think I'm being that creative by by doing that on this. But with that last page, I thought it was kind of missing something. And so I decided to stamp this little sun and then just fussy cut it. So kind of making my own little piece of ephemera there. So I fussy cut around that, and then I decide that it still needs something more. And you see that I've kind of gone crazy with the tiny word stickers on this, and I put even more on there. So I really wanted to find a tiny word sticker that would work with this sun. And I have like these bigger tiny word stickers that I literally never use them. I should probably just get rid of them because I never use them. But it was the only one I could find that had the word shine on there. The tiny ones I had did not have the word shine, which was a little disappointing. So I used the bigger one, and then I cut around it because I just thought it was too much white stuff. And there you go. And then, let's see, oh yeah, more tiny word stickers on the swan. And I really wanted to use this little chipboard sticker that said lately, and I just couldn't make it work anywhere. And then I realized that I had stuck down that little house like on top of my pocket because apparently I'm an idiot. So I had to like remove all of the tape on the back of that so I could actually use that pocket. And I'll probably stick my mail tag in that pocket. So now I'm decorating the front, and I don't know why I had such a hard time decorating this front, but I put that little Bliss Avenue up top. And then I liked this little Make Today Pretty cut apart. And I liked these little hearts, but it just didn't like the squareness of them there. So I just fussy cut around them to make them like that. I still felt like I was missing something, so I was looking at some pattern paper that might work there. Couldn't really find anything. So I found this other cut apart in the collection that's like these arrows, and I just cut one of the arrows out, and then I decided to mimic that same look with the Make Today Pretty paper, and so I'll just add like a little arrow point to that too. So they almost look like little street signs too, which I thought was kind of cute. And then I think I'm going to add some tiny attacher staples, and that I think we'll pretty much finish it off. I'll have some close-ups here at the end. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next Monday for another Happy Mail Monday. Have a good day. Bye.